So in continuation of my video, interrupted by a phone call. I don't know what's wrong with some people, so the video went off in between. I did not know that was brown sugar or there was a brown sugar ED. Looking at the newspaper from 2019, that is 3 years ago, I chose not to buy in newspapers, kind of like people making claims into I failed them at this. I chose not to watch Ugandan TV, kind of like people choosing to make claims into I failed them at this, kind of like knowing is failing somebody, but you're kind of angling. 3 years is something, but the whole of your life or the rest of your life being a drowning Margaret of some sorts, the whole African kingdom or African continent, and as well being a son or daughter of Idi Amin, and things not being clear, the Jewish and the Palestine. And anyway, I saw brown sugar ED and I was like, what? So anyway, in prison I did not know that was brown sugar ED. I at most knew that was Swang's Avenue, Uganda's music and music videos, a Mukura album, and me touching Mukura. And I did touch all faces of Ugandan money as well in Mukura, the cotton, then as well in Kampala, that is the area of Muyenga, Chirombe, Kisugu, and so much development there that I can say I have been a starving child. I have been a suffering child. No smartphone, no iPhone, because hell and purgatory made it to Africa. So anyway, in response to all this, you can see that the white shirts are Idi Amin Dada, brown sugar, and City of Danger, Stockholm, Sweden, a music video and song that is Chireka Kamuli, a school someone like me was not supposed to go to. Listen to this accent. So at the end of the day, affected with Botswana, up the hill from here, Makinja Chizongo. I can say I don't know if I'm a son or daughter of Idi Amin Dada. I don't like the white man or white woman, but I'm not fighting the fight of Muzungu Ayende Ulaya. I made it to Mao Summit on foot. And then these cushions behind me, the fabric, kind of like Mao Summit is still here, even though, then that fulfills the Danish portrait of some royals are street children or beggars. And Kampala Road, the Dutch, Entebbe Airport Road, the Dutch. Sorry about that, that is roommates around here. I have roommates. um, a whole house, a compound, NFA, the devil, the snake, a garden, it could be a garden, and then, repetition, the Bible, Eve, Adam, and the snake, the bank, the devil made it to the bank, meaning the black society that has become supernaturally elegant, uh, jabs and disses that are fulfillments in a supernatural way, like rabbit tail and cubs are monkeys in disguise and lions are monkeys in disguise, the servant Serengeti, blah 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 blah. I walked from Kampala to Nairobi. I could have used a bus, let's say it was intended, because a teacher walked into a classroom. So on 4 years, I'm at 444 JZ, and then Monze is 777. Paroles, that is YouTube France. 666 would be parole, and you're kind of like, the fuck is that? I'm in a homosexual space, LGBT space, AIDS funded or AIDS funds might brag and say equalize. That is not winning, that is cheating, and at the expense of what? Fashion brands, Louis Vuitton to God knows what else, aren't really amazing for the sleeping child. And the sleeping child wouldn't touch the shopping street. We don't walk the shopping street, we don't touch the shopping street, we don't understand the bags, but we would number one give them so much care. Like driving in a car, looking at the bag like, who are you? I don't understand you, but I like you in a way that I'll let you have your own seat in my car. I would have bought Louis Vuitton and put it in my car seat. So anyway, there's noise outside, and I just want to say, it's unfair to have Kenya around me in Uganda. It's unfair to go right and do things right and still have Kenya around you in Uganda. It's unfair to have the Elvis Herbert Gamels grow all the way from Uganda to Danske Bank Glostrup and be a programs manager, formerly Dennis Wamala, being the police that arrests you. involvement from Imbale and being a starving child in an Arctic, the Supernatural series, the Vampire Diaries in the original series, and then on